Hello everyone and welcome to Salsa of the Month. The salsa we're making this month is a Mango Pico de gallo. Now, Pico de gallo is a salsa fresca, a fresh salsa. And traditionally, it's made with fresh tomatoes, onions, some kind of chili pepper like a jalapeno or serrano pepper, cilantro, lime juice, and a little salt. Well, we've added a twist to it that you're going to love. Now, we did it because we are sure that the smaller chefs of the house are going to love it because it's not only fun to make, it's going to be delicious. It's so colorful. Pico de gallo is aesthetically beautiful because of its mixture of colors and textures. And it's so delicious on a totopo, a tortilla chip, or just about anything you put it on. Today's salsa I especially recommend over fish or a nice salmon steak. And guess what, Mom and Dad? It's very nutritious and low calorie. Let's talk about the ingredients we're going to use in today's Mango Pico de gallo. Mangoes, of course, and what's there not to like about them? They are so delicious and so nutritious. They are packed with vitamin A and C. They contain folate, B6, iron, and a little calcium, zinc, vitamin E, and they are a beautiful color. They are just going to add a punch to our pico de gallo. Now, they're low fat and they are low calorie. Now, we're going to use Roma tomato. I like Roma tomatoes because when they're ripe, they're so red, so beautifully red. And you've heard me talk about tomatoes before. They're packed with nutrition. Of course, vitamin A, C, and K, and other good stuff. Onions. Now we're going with a red onion because of that beautiful color it's going to add to our pico de gallo. And by the way, red onions, well, they have higher levels of antioxidants compared to other onions. Now, I decided to go with bell peppers instead of spicy peppers, just because I think they will appeal more to the little chefs. But if you want to use a jalapeno or a serrano, that's perfectly acceptable. Now, bell peppers, they are packed with vitamin A, C, with potassium. They also have a lot of fiber, folate, and iron. And I love the crunch they're going to deliver to our salsa. Now, red peppers, they pack more nutrition because they have been on the vine the longest. Green peppers are harvested earlier before they have a chance to become yellow and then turn orange and then finally red. Compared to the green bell pepper, the red ones, well, they have almost 11 times more beta carotene and 1.5 times more vitamin C. Now, cilantro. Almost no calories in cilantro, great source of vitamin A, C, E, and K. And of course, it's going to add deliciousness to our salsa. Now, we're going to use freshly squeezed lime juice. And lime juice, well, of course, it has a lot of vitamin C. So it is going to really bring out the flavor in everything. For this pico de gallo, I decided to use olive oil. Now, not all traditionally, not all pico de gallos include olive oil. I decided to go for it for the flavor, and of course it's heart healthy. It's great. And we're going to salt it to taste. So let's get going.
The first thing you should do is chop up the onion and then put it in a bowl and pour the lime juice all over it. This way it'll start marinating, and then set it aside.
There are different ways to cube a mango. Now, you can of course take out the skin with just a regular potato peeler and then cut into it. I'm going to show you the way I like to do it. It's just easier. Something for you to know, that there is a pit that runs right down the center. It's kind of flat on both sides, but it does run right down the middle. Now, I usually cut a little bit of the end, just like this, just so it could be flat, and it's just safer to cut that way. Now, you put your knife in. If you feel the pit, you just move your knife a little bit. It's okay. Now, there it is. I freed. Okay, see the pit here? The pit is white. Now, you do the same to the other side. Find where that pit is. And then cut down. Now, what you just did was cut the cheeks. They're the chubby parts of the mango. Now, you can cut the sides. You want to get all that flesh as much as you can. And I took a bit of the pit there. Okay, now, what you do next is you kind of score the fruit without going through the skin. And then you take the mango and you kind of turn it inside out like a porcupine. Now, at this point, you could almost remove the flesh with your hands. Or you can use a knife or a spoon. It's up to you. Okay, now, we're going to do the same to this one. And of course, I'm going to try to get as much of the flesh that I can in this one. And then I'm going to chop it up. Okay, here are my chopped ingredients. Of course, here's the onion that I did first so it would marinate in the lime juice. And the mango, the tomato, the cilantro, and the bell pepper. Now, I'm going to mix all these ingredients. Oh, that lime and that onion sure does smell good. And I'm going to add a bit of the olive oil, about a quarter of a cup. It's to taste, whatever you want to add. And a little bit of the salt. Okay, well, this looks fantastic. I can't wait to try it. All right, and now for the taste test. My mouth is watering. Let's see, come here. It's so good. The lime with that onion, and then the sweetness of the mango. It's so good. And then I can feel the crunch of the bell pepper. Now, if I can stop eating this, I'm going to put it on top of fish today, but I hope I can. I hope there's something left for tonight so my husband can taste it. And stay tuned for next month. Don't tell anybody. But next Salsa of the Month is going to feature my very secret creamy chipotle sauce. I've been keeping it a secret from everybody. But I'll tell you. See you next month.